Welcome back to Soft Spoken English, the place where we learn English through heart-touching and real-life stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Soft Spoken English.
Welcome to the Soft Spoken English channel. Hello, my dear friends. Today, we will explore Rashika's everyday routine. These are simple words and natural sentences that you can practice and use in your daily life. I will speak gently, slowly, and clearly so you can catch every sound. If you repeat after me and read along, you will remember these phrases more easily and use them when you talk in English. My name is Rashika. I am a homemaker. I live with my husband, Mark, and our two lovely children, Emma and Jack. We stay in a small but warm and comfortable house in a quiet and friendly neighborhood. Every day is filled with chores and activities, but I feel content and grateful when I take care of my family. I usually wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. At that time, the whole house is still calm and silent. Everyone else is asleep. I walk quietly to the kitchen, draw the curtains open, and allow the sunlight to enter. The morning air feels fresh and cool, and the sky is painted with soft shades of pink and light blue. Outside, I can hear little birds singing sweetly in the trees. The very first thing I do is make myself a hot cup of coffee. I enjoy wrapping my hands around the warm mug. It gives me comfort and makes me feel awake and ready to begin the day. I sit near the window and drink my coffee slowly, sip by sip. Sometimes I think about the list of things I need to do. Other times, I simply enjoy the quiet moment and let my mind rest. After finishing my coffee, I start preparing breakfast. I fry eggs, toast slices of bread, and cut some fresh fruits. The smell of toasted bread spreads across the kitchen and makes the room feel cozy. At around 7 o'clock, my children wake up. Emma runs into the kitchen full of energy and hugs me tightly. Jack comes in slowly, still yawning and rubbing his eyes. They often share stories about the dreams they had during the night. My husband walks in with a smile and sits down with the newspaper. We all sit together at the table, eat, talk, and laugh. These family breakfast moments are very special to me. At 8 o'clock, my children put on their school uniforms and carry their school bags. I check their lunch boxes carefully to make sure everything is packed, fruits, sandwiches, and a small snack. My husband kisses me on the cheek, says goodbye, and leaves for work. Then I watch Emma and Jack walk toward the school bus. I wave to them until they are no longer in sight. When the house becomes quiet again, I start cleaning the kitchen. I wash the dishes, wipe down the table, and return everything neatly to its place. After that, I sweep the floor and water the plants near the window. I love caring for my plants. Some are colorful with flowers, while others are tall and green. They bring freshness and life into the house. By 9:30, I move to the bedroom to tidy it up. I make the beds properly, fluff the pillows, and open the windows wide to let fresh air and sunlight come in. Next, I begin doing the laundry. I load the washing machine with clothes and press the start button. The machine hums softly in the background. While I wait, I like to listen to some light music. Sometimes, I sing along, which makes the task more fun and less tiring. At 11 o'clock, I take out the clean clothes and hang them outside on the clothesline. The sun is shining, the breeze is light, and the air smells clean. I take a small pause to enjoy the sunshine on my face. Then, I go to the kitchen and open the fridge. I check what is missing and make a shopping list. Usually, I write down vegetables, bread, milk, eggs, and fruits. Sometimes I also add a small surprise treat for the children like chocolate or cookies. At noon, I prepare a simple lunch for myself. Usually, it's something quick like vegetable soup or a cheese sandwich. I sit at the kitchen table with my plate and sometimes a book. The house is peaceful and quiet. The only sound I hear is the gentle ticking of the clock on the wall. It feels relaxing and calm. After lunch, I wear my jacket, pick up my shopping bag, and walk to the small supermarket nearby. On the way, I often greet my neighbors and smile at them. The supermarket is not very big, but it has everything I need. I choose fresh vegetables, a loaf of bread, and a carton of milk. I carefully check the eggs to make sure none are cracked. At the counter, the cashier smiles and wishes me a nice day. I smile back politely and thank her. Once I reach home, I unpack the groceries and keep them in their proper places. Then, I begin preparing dinner. I wash and cut vegetables for a salad, cook rice, and marinate the chicken with spices. The aroma of garlic, onion, and herbs fills the kitchen. While the food cooks, I go to the living room. I arrange the cushions neatly on the sofa, dust the shelves, and make the room look welcoming. At around 4:00 in the afternoon, I hear the sound of the school bus. Emma and Jack come running into the house with excitement. They drop their bags on the floor and immediately start telling me about their day. Emma proudly shows me her drawing from art class. Jack tells me he played football with his friends during break time. We sit together and enjoy a light snack, usually fruits, biscuits, or sometimes juice. By 6:00, my husband returns home. He hugs the children and asks them about their school day. Then, we all sit down together for dinner. We eat, share stories, and sometimes laugh at funny things that happened. The atmosphere feels warm and full of love. After dinner, I go back to the kitchen to wash the dishes. My husband often helps by drying them and putting them away. Together, we clean the table and keep the leftovers in the fridge. Sometimes, we sit in the living room and watch a TV show together. On other evenings, the children prefer to play board games while I finish a few small chores. At 8:30, it is bedtime for Emma and Jack. They brush their teeth, put on their pajamas, and climb into bed. I read them a short story. Emma enjoys fairy tales, while Jack loves adventurous stories. After reading, I kiss them goodnight, turn off the light, and leave the room quietly. At 9:00, I make myself a warm cup of tea. I sit comfortably on the sofa, sip my tea slowly, and think about the entire day. Sometimes, I call my mother and chat with her. She always asks lovingly about the children. Before I go to bed, I quickly check my to-do list for the next day. I write down things I need to buy or tasks I need to finish. Then, I brush my teeth, change into my pajamas, and lie down on my bed. I feel tired, but it is a happy kind of tiredness. My day is busy, but my heart feels full of love. I hope today's lesson gave you many useful words and expressions that you can practice in your daily life. We will keep making more slow and clear English videos so you can follow along and learn every day. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel, Soft Spoken English, for more. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again in the next video. Goodbye for now.